In this video, we're going to talk about the difference between qualitative and quantitative. Those are two fancy words that have a pretty simple meaning, and hopefully after this video you'll feel comfortable telling the difference between them. So qualitative, so this first one, deals with descriptions, and the data can be observed, but it cannot be measured. What this means is you can talk about the descriptions and describe this in words, you just can't tell it in numbers. So here's how I help with remembering it. This has an L. Qualitative looks for letters. So another teacher said it's the LIT for literature, which deals with words as well. So when you're dealing with that, qualitative is letters or literature, and it's descriptions of the probability. The second one is dealing with quantitative data. These are numbers, and it can most definitely be measured. How we help with this one is in quantitative deals with numbers. So up here, these are words. Up here, down here, these are the fractions of the probability. So here is just a very short, very brief description. Qualitative are all of these words right here on top. Quantitative are any fraction on the bottom. So unlikely is about 25%, just to give generals. Impossible is 0. Those are the ones that never ever happen. Even chance or 50-50 chance, that's your 50%. Likely is about 75%, and certain is 100%. And then all of your fractions down here, it can be any different type of fraction. So they just gave you a couple to show 4/5 and then to show the 1/6. You can have a 1/2 right here, or 1/4 right here for that, 3/4 for this one. So with that, it's just the different fractions. All right, so these are two examples that we're going to do qualitative and quantitative with. I always like starting out with the quantitative first, because once you find your quantitative and the number, it's much, much easier to find the qualitative description of it. All right. What are the chances of choosing a marble that is not striped? So this is a not word, so we're looking for all of the not striped. So remember, probability is what you want over total, or possible over, favorable over possible. So do note both of those definitions. So quantitative-wise, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 marbles in this bag right here. I want not striped. So there's one striped marble right here, so that means there are 9 not striped. So 9/10 is our probability. That is simplified. So qualitative wise, so this is quantitative number. So quantitative. Qualitative is the word. This is very likely. If likely is about 75%, very likely means it's very likely of happening. So again, this is your words or descriptions. Down here we have another one. What are the chances of choosing a gray marble? Well, when we look in this marble bag, which is the same marble bag, there are no gray marbles. So quantitative-wise, we are looking for the number. And that is 0 gray marbles out of 10, which is a 0 probability. And then that qualitative word that describes it, the letters, qualitative, is impossible. Okay? So when we're dealing with that, to jump back up to this top problem up here, even though this is very likely, never say that it is certain. Certain means it is always going to happen every single time you do it. And impossible, even if it's like a 1% chance, it's not impossible. So impossible and certain are very, very definitive. 0% or 100%, no in-betweens. So hopefully that helps you with qualitative and quantitative probability.